Hey, BZBGEAR fans, my name is Matt, and welcome to our 2022 year-end review stream. As you can tell, we're going a little festive today. That's because, next week is going to be Christmas, and obviously there's some other holidays that are being celebrated in the month of December. But we are really happy to kind of just bring everybody together in this live stream and talk about how the year went, what we're looking forward to next year, and things that we're really thankful for, especially in the space that we have made strides in. So today, in order to help me out with this, I'm going to go ahead and bring on my friends, Joel and Matthew. How are you guys doing?
Hey,
very
Matt.
well, very well.
Very
Warm
well.
in here. The heater is working.
Yeah, I can see that fire going on behind you there.
Yeah, it's keeping us nice and toasty,
Yeah, as you can see right behind me, it's a little cold, but we're good around here.
That's Texas for you.
Yeah, actually, all jokes aside, apparently next week we might run into a little bit of power issues because it might get so cold. So we'll see about that.
Well, Cancun's always open, so.
Well, thankfully, I mean we've got a little bit of solar, so I think we might be fine.
Nice.
But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive straight into this. 2022 has been a phenomenal year for us, and we have accomplished a whole lot. I think a whole lot of first with the company. Obviously, one of the topics that we're going to touch on a little bit is going to be new hires. I'm a fairly recent addition to the team, so I don't really know what 2020 and 2021 looked like so much. But as far as 2022 was concerned, I think we definitely accomplished a lot. Is that right, Joel?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we grew, like you said, the company, new team members all around. We got, marketing, social media, video team, tech support team. With the, the video team, it helped us be able to produce more content. So, and we are able to, grow the channel. We have more consistent, content coming out. So, we want to have a special thank you to, you viewers and subscribers to BZB TV, helping us grow through the years. It's been, tough to, like when we first started out, like many years ago, and always, they always say, once you get, your first 1,000 subscribers, things should start rolling. And we're like, man, 1,000 subscribers, that seems so daunting. But right when we hit 1,000, it started to grow. We're at like 6,000. We just reached 6,000. So it's still, fairly small channel, but for us, these are big accomplishments, big milestones. So we're very proud of that. And I mean, just the new team members, welcoming all of them and helping us definitely in the success that we've had this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what might actually be fun, maybe even something that we could do more towards the end of the year or maybe the beginning of the years. Maybe just do a little bit of how it started, how it's going, like just to look back through it, BZB TV, and how we've developed our brand and everything. I think that might be a little bit of a fun idea. But another thing that I kind of want to touch on really is going to be kind of trade shows. I know that BZBGEAR as a company is not necessarily a stranger to going to trade shows, but this was the first year that we were an exhibitor at a trade show. And we didn't just do one trade show, we did several. So I think that was a pretty big accomplishment. Matthew, do you want to kind of talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, and I don't know if you said several or 7, but both of those are accurate. We did a lot of trade shows this year: NAB, Infocom, Audinate in Burbank, the CFX show, AV Expo, the Georgia Education Conference. Ilbron is actually out in the East Coast right now at another Audinate show that's going really, really well. So yes, it's been a very, very busy year for shows. Next year we'll probably not be quite as busy, but we are planning on hitting quite a few next year as well, including ISE coming up in late January. And it's just been a great opportunity for us to get out there, really get our name out in the market. It's tough when you first start manufacturing to get people to know who you are. When you're stacking up BZB gear against somebody that's been in the market for 20 years, it's easy to gloss over who we are. And that's changing quickly because of the awards that we're winning, because of the services that we provide, because of the products that we provide. And it's just really been a great boon. And I think ISE is probably going to be one of our best shows. now that we're veterans of the circuit, you know, it's only improving how we present ourselves and create opportunities for people to learn about BZB gear and what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, you kind of mentioned it a little bit, and I'm going to kind of just couple two things here. In one, we the big thing that I would say, like the biggest pleasant surprise, because number one, I think we know that we all have a really solid product in the Adamo, but still, as a first year manufacturer of and that being our first kind of like, this is our camera 100% from the beginning of the groundwork all the way to the finished product, our idea, our original design, everything. To see that go from kind of the, hey, this is something that we're thinking about doing. What do you think? Should we do what zoom ranges should we offer? Should we offer these inputs, these outputs, all of that stuff, and then finally have it in our hands, mess around with it, take it to NAB, have it win an award at NAB, and then also win awards at other shows, as well as awards in magazines. That is a fantastic accomplishment. And
absolutely. And I think we've mentioned the stream before. We're up to 4 awards now for the Adamo. And, you know, the Adamo is only one of the great products that we came out with this past year. We have some brand new extenders, HD Base T. We've got our video wall processor with the matrix switch included. It's all about innovating for the market needs. And that's one of the reasons we are starting to really make a better name for ourselves, because the waves that we're making with the innovations that we're doing. People tend to think that not a lot changes in audio video, but there's a lot of changes coming up. 8K is going to be huge. We've got a lot of stuff that we're working on towards that end. We're really always, though, just looking to see what's out there. What do people need? What do they want? And what can we do about it? And it's really worked out for us this year, and we'll continue to as we move forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of to bring us back to the whole Adamo conversation, one of those things was one of those awards that we won was a magazine award, correct, Joel? And I think we've done a fair bit of magazine work as well. And I know you've been directly involved in that. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that towards you to kind of talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I mean, for the marketing side, it was kind of exciting for us for 2022, because we were given the green light, for a bigger, budget for advertising and marketing. And, I was like, oh, all right. So, this is the first year, like you guys mentioned, the first, year that we really started to exhibit at these trade shows. Then what comes with that is obviously the advertising and marketing, to kind of, get the word out. So we got in partnerships with a few publications out there, Church Production, a Video Maker, Tech and Learning, AV Network, just to name a few. And it's been a great year, great people over there to work with. We've had a great experience. So yeah, just, go ahead and, go to their sites, publications, and, check out our content and reviews. But like you mentioned, Video Maker at NAB, that was the first real major show that we did. And right off the bat, Adamo made an immediate impact, a great first impression. So it was recognized product of the year by NAB show, as well as best of NAB by Video Maker. So that was really big. Everybody was so thrilled. You should have seen our boss man was sleeping the award for the longest time. Right, he wouldn't let it go. I'm like, hey, can we at least show? We can show it out in the lobby here. We had that, and at IBC at Amsterdam in was it I forgot, like October or September, October, just a few months ago. That one was recognized by TV Tech. The TV Tech had a award at IBC, but for the Adamo as well. So it's just been so exhilarating, all these news and being recognized, and we just, barely, started. The Adamo just came out in 2022, beginning of 2022. yeah, all these big news and big recognition is very humbling, and we're very honored.
Now,
Yeah,
now
absolutely.
Matt, I actually do need to correct Joel on the record here. He said that our CEO likes to sleep with the award next to him. That's inaccurate because our CEO does not sleep. He's 24/7 working. So no, that's how we do things here at BZB. So I just want to make sure we got that correct on the record.
One more thing, I'm seeing on our teleprompter here, when it zooms in, and I gotta give a shout out to whoever made this sweater, this not so ugly Christmas sweater. Can you guys see? Yeah, go up a little, gangster rapper. There you go.
A fantastic sweater, absolutely. I feel put to shame for not having one.
I don't do ugly sweaters.
Not so ugly sweater. Yeah.
Well, speaking of not so ugly things, real quick, I would be remiss to not mention this, but we do have something of a little bit of a goal regarding our live streams. So one thing that I haven't been mentioning as much as I should, but I'm going to try and do a better job of doing moving forward, is if you keep watching, encourage some friends to watch. We are doing a little bit of a giveaway. We do want to we have a captured device that we are looking to give away once we reach, I believe it's about 40 viewers. So that's going to be ongoing until we hit that milestone. So keep that in mind. Make sure you share the live stream, share it with your friends, all that stuff. We do have a whole lot more coming in 2022 with the live streams, but that's enough shilling for, getting more viewers, and we'll get back on the topic here. But one of the things that we kind of mentioned is technology advancements. And especially regarding the Adamo, I think the biggest thing that a lot of people were really, really interested in when it comes to that camera, and every single show, every single event that I've been to that we've had that camera displayed, is auto tracking. Anytime you have that shown off and we just have it set up and it's auto tracking people, they can see themselves on the monitor as it's like tracking them, and people are just blown away with it. They just come straight to it. And we actually are not only limiting that technology to the Adamo. That's something that we are working on doing actively, is bringing the auto tracking technology to other cameras that we currently already offer. And we're doing it as a free update as well. So that's a really big W in my book for us as a company. It just seems to be such an attention getter when people see it. And there's a lot of interest in it, especially in the house of worship market. I think people like, especially since they work with a whole lot of volunteers, just having the ability to kind of just click a button, and if it's just the pastor up there, have the camera just follow the pastor the whole time, is a big deal for a lot of people. So I think that's a really big technology that we've been kind of pioneering, not necessarily pioneering, but we've really taken and made good strides in that space.
And I just wanted to add that the auto tracking, it was a new feature this year for Adamo. So our first show that we debuted at was NAB, Wonder Award and everything. But we did not have the auto tracking yet established onto it. Not until about a month later when we went to Infocom.
Yeah.
Then we were able to implement the auto tracking, and man, like it was so cool to have it debuted and demoed at the show. We had like 2 Adamos at both corners of our booth. And then when people walked by, they were just having a blast with it. They would walk by and then see themselves on the big monitors that we had set up, and it locked on, and they would even, with quick movements, they tried to duck, sidestep, try to lose it, just some juke moves, but they could not, they were just so surprised at how fast and accurate the tracking was. So people, people had a blast with us demoing it at that show, and at all our later shows like ISE, it'll be on full display there as well. So come and check it out if you guys happen to be in Barcelona. But yeah.
And it's kind of just like our whole process of how we design products. We want to be able to be that one phone call that people make. When you've got an AV project, you've got an AV job, Right now you've got to call 3, 4, 5 different people. Half of them are out of stock. You never know when it's going to come in or how it's going to come in. And we're just doing our best to develop products that are going to not put you into that type of position. Our new 4K capture card is towards that end. We've got new products coming out next year that we're not going to unveil today, but are also geared towards that ability to call BZB Gear, call one of BZB Gear's dealers, distributors, and know that you're going to get everything that you need for the projects that you're working on.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Matthew.
The sweater, though, this is mine.
Yeah, speaking of that sweater, I was going to tell you, Alyssa Howland says that's an awesome sweater.
Thank you.
I have to agree. I am very jealous of it. So
Yeah.
I might have to go look at like Ross or something to see if I can find something even remotely.
Hot topic.
Hot topic.
Oh.
Okay.
Free
Okay,
plug.
That's good to know. That's good to know. So I think that's probably enough about kind of things that we have done as far as 2022 is concerned. But part of one of the things that we wanted to talk about a little bit today is what's coming up in 2023. There's some pretty big market trends. And one of those big market trends, kind of like Matthew had mentioned earlier, is going to be 8K. 8K is it's coming down the pipeline. I did a video about that earlier this week. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out at BZB TV on YouTube. But the real big takeaway of 8K is fantastic as far as the resolution is concerned. It's really hard to tell unless you've actually seen an 8K display. But to put this in perspective, 8K is 16 times the pixels of 1080p. So just regular full HD, it's 16 times that. It's 4 times the pixels of 4K. So you're basically getting 4 times the detail of 4K. And while there are some unique challenges associated with that, mostly that's going to be content delivery and just content creation. Those are the real 2 big hurdles. Manufacturers are pushing to try and make 8K a new standard kind of between this upcoming year, 2023 and 2024. So to that end, we do have some new 8K products. And I think Matthew and Joel can tell you a little bit more about that.
Down the pipeline. We don't want to get too specific. We're going to debut some of our secret stuff at ISE next month. But just a bunch of like matrix switchers, video wall processors, 8K. We also have like the BG Commander. I think that one we can I think that one we've kind of advertised already. So actually with the BG Commander, it's a PTZ joystick controller. We will have a smaller form factor of that called the BG Commander Junior. So a little more, they're both portable, but this one will be smaller, has a nice, visual display, a lot of the same features, but just a, smaller version. And the big secret, which, I can't even discuss what that might be, but we will be unveiling our big secret at ISE 2023 at the end of January.
Yep.
So that will be very exciting.
It's going to be a great show. I think we're all excited to get out to Barcelona. We're really putting ourselves out there in a way that, now when people hear BZB Gear, even internationally, they recognize who we are and what we're doing. We're setting up meetings. If you'd like to see us outside of the actual ISE show, if you're coming there, let us know. We'd love to sit down and talk with you, have a meeting. But it's going to be a great show. We hope you can all come out there. And like Joel said, we got some secret stuff that's happening. And ISE is the first place that you will be able to see, hear, and even touch some of these new projects and products that we've got coming out for the market.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of products that might be coming out, I can't really give you any specifics on this either. But one of the big partnerships that we kind of started doing at kind of towards the end of 2022, we already had NDI cameras, so we already offered NDI cameras for networked cameras if you wanted to control it through your network. But we also introduced our Adamo DA 4K, which was our Dante camera, or Dante AVH. And so one of the really cool things about that is it occupies a little bit of the same space, but it does some other things differently than NDI does as well. but it's not going to be our, at least from what I've heard from a little birdie, it's not going to be our only Dante product. So from what I understand, there are some things that might be being worked on currently for more Dante support. So that's another thing that you can keep your eyes out for when it comes to 2023. We've got a lot of really big things that we're planning on bringing to market in 2023. A lot of really cool things that we're going to be showing off at ISE. And I'm pretty sure the team's pretty excited about ISE. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, will it be your first time in Barcelona?
My first time in Barcelona. Really looking forward to it. Gonna get out a little bit early, set up some meetings with some distributors out there, and hopefully be able to find a little bit of time before ISE starts to actually explore, Barcelona a little bit and see some of the local culture. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and a great way to get us out there and it's always fun to travel to another country.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
just like when we went to Amsterdam, it was a lot of first time for a lot of us there in the Netherlands as well. And I mean, I've been to Barcelona like a long time ago. So, I mean, the people are great, beautiful, city, the food, man, paella. Is it paella, right? Like where the rice and the...
Well, I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Paella is good.
They had like clams and oh man. And then the beach. We went to the beach, and the sand is weird. It's different than the sand over here, like say California coast or whatever. Over there, it's more fine. Yeah,
smaller sand
something like that. Yeah. I don't know how. Yeah, and just the water is like very clear.
Nice.
So it's very beautiful over there. So
I know it'll be January. I don't know how cold it is in Spain in January. So
I don't know. I went in September, October. Is the month that I went long time ago. So yeah, I don't know. I heard it's going to be cold though.
So I'll pack my bathing suit just in case. Just in case, it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's definitely it's definitely not going to be the only show that we go to next year, but it's the one that we're most excited about because it is, like Joel said, it's an opportunity that we're going to get to show off some of our new products for 2023. Get face-to-face with some people that we can't get face-to-face with here in Sacramento, and really just continue to put ourselves out there and innovate in the market. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, and I think that the final thing that I kind of want to touch on a little bit about 2023 and beyond, and that's going to be kind of our social media presence, our YouTube channel, and live streams. We're definitely going to be doubling down on that. We are looking forward to really increasing a little bit of production value on some of the videos and the live streams. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a renovation here to try and get a new look going. But one of the really cool things that we're doing in 2023, especially regarding live streams, is we're going to be doing some more content with partners and outside members. So it's not just going to be BZB gear faces that you're seeing. And we are starting off 2023 with a bang. January 5th, we will be having a guest from outside the company on the live stream. Go ahead and mark the calendar. And also, I'm going to mention it again. Get the word out. Share that we are doing these live streams because once we hit that 40 viewer mark, we will be looking to give away that capture device. So I think I've covered just about everything I want to cover. What about you guys?
I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Hana Kwanzaa. Let's cover all our bases. It's the end of the year. There's a lot going on for everybody, but remember that it's a time of year to spread love and happiness and positivity and just put as much good out in the world as you can. It's part of what we like to do at BZB. If you've ever interacted with us or seen our stream or seen us at shows, we love to have a good time. We're good people and we do our best to put as much good out in the world as we can. And this is the time of year when a lot of people need it. So, be happy, be healthy, and be good to each other.
Exactly. I mean, you said it perfectly. Just we want to wish you guys a warm, safe, holiday season and Happy New Year. The New Year is coming up quick. And I always tell people that, right after Halloween passes, it seems like the last 2 months is just like a flash. It's crazy. Yeah.
Super quick.
I mean, Christmas is just next Saturday. Christmas Eve is next Saturday. Whew. So yeah. And then
I should probably start shopping.
I know. I was gonna say, I gotta do that. Maybe we had. Our last episode was best tech gifts. So you know what I'm gonna do right after this? Hop on BZB TV. I'm gonna click on that episode, take some notes, and maybe that'll give me some ideas.
Joel's the shopper. I'll be the rapper.
It's not a bad idea. Definitely. I think we covered a few good deals in that episode. But like Matthew said, I definitely want to wish everybody who tuned in a very happy holiday season and a happy new year. So thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And we're looking forward to kicking it off strong in the new year. So until next time, we'll see you guys later.
Thank you.